Hello and welcome to the Front Office Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Cameron. And as always, our show is sponsored by Tees and Trees Clothing. Tees and Trees is where we stand on business. Y'all see I got my Tees and Trees shirt. It's late. Just finished watching the Minnesota and Dallas game. Great game. We're going to get to that game in a minute. We got some administrative stuff to go over in the NBA. I like to always start the show with concerns, maybe some news, maybe something getting on my nerves. Just a few quick points. All NBA team came out today. And if you disagree with the all NBA team, I want you to tell me who you would take off and who you replace them with. Because I don't really have a problem with the all NBA team. I think the only guy on there that's iffy is Giannis. First team was Giannis, Jokic, SGA, damn, who was the other guard? Oh, and Luka Doncic. And I think that's it. SGA and Giannis. Those five. I don't really have a problem with that. Second team, Brunson made it. I was glad to see Brunson on the second team. Halliburton, Edwards, Anthony Davis. That Anthony Davis one is a big one. I'm gonna tell you why. Pause. But and I think I looked at it real quick. I don't have a staff, so I don't have the shit in front of me. I just kind of glanced over it real quick. I think Bam Adebayo made second team All NBA. Third team LeBron, Steph Curry, Sabonis, and two other guys. I forget who it was. No, Kawhi. I'm sorry. Kawhi Leonard was the other guy on second team. That one's a little iffy to me. I got to really look at his stats. I'm not doubting Kawhi as a player. He's definitely healthy, viable option for the first team All NBA, depending on if he's healthy or not. But that second one seems a little iffy. He didn't seem available a lot. But, But like I said, man, if you disagree with the All NBA team, especially the first one, I would love to hear your response in regards to who you would take off and who you will replace that player with. All right. But moving on to the next bit of news, Bronny James' son, had a great workout, or a great, I guess, by NBA standards, he had a great showing, a pretty good one. I won't say great. I'll say a pretty good one, pretty good showing at the NBA Combine. And then Clutch Sports throws a pro day, had a really good day today from what he looks like. Ooh, excuse me. I hate drinking water all the time, man. I feel like it fucking gets up on you too much. But back to Bronny, man. Bronny James, like I said, had a pro day with the Clutch Sports agency. Had a really good day. I think Bronny's a pro. I think he is not going to be an all-star unless he gets to the right system, works hard, finds a niche with somebody. I mean, his talent, to me, is undeniable. I mean, you watching a kid who's that fast, not really tall, but can really shoot the ball. He definitely has basketball IQ and can be a defender. I don't have a problem with him. I think people are looking for him to be LeBron James, and he's not. He's not going to be that, bro. But, like, it is pretty fucking remarkable that his son is that good, hasn't really been in trouble, doesn't have the issues going on, and trying to just get to the NBA. And it's really people out there, it's really motherfuckers out there that's like upset about this shit. Like really, really like pouring it in. The same thing with Caitlin Clark. It is the same exact fucking thing. Like I absolutely agree with LeBron on the Mind the Pod that I think it just came out like 2 days ago. And he was saying that he thought it was crazy that grown men are trying to hate on his son or Caitlin Clark or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I think he does live in a little bit of bubble because they did the exact same thing to you. Like it was the exact same thing. And it started with Skip Bayless, honestly. Like for real. Like Skip really pulled off the biggest fucking finesse ever He pulled off the biggest finesse ever. Now, I'm not saying Skip Bayless was a bum before LeBron James got into the NBA. You covered Jordan, sports writer for 27 years. Clearly, you had some cachet. You was up there. But to think that LeBron James is not linked to Skip Bayless is just crazy. He always will be. He's his biggest critic. And as soon as he was able to fail, boom, Skip looks like a prophet. And he took full advantage of that, man. Skip is getting paid millions of dollars for a show that people don't even watch like that no more. And I'm not saying that he didn't earn it or anything like that. It was just a good finesse. And that's what the media is. That's what they do. It's what I said about Anthony Edwards. I don't like the Michael Jordan comparisons because look at the game tonight. I guarantee you, Ant-Man said in the game, in the press conference, hey, I think we was just a little bit tired. I'm recording this right now. It's about 12:30 a.m. I promise you, some sports writer, some analyst on TV is going to use this to try to be able to get a viral moment, and they're going to smoke him about that comment. They're going to smoke his boots because they're going to say, oh, that's not an excuse, blah, 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 blah. Listen, let's break this shit down. Ant-Man is 22 years old, and he's from Atlanta, Georgia. All right? Just like y'all think it's charming and funny when he get in the interview and be like, yeah, I see y'all motherfuckers for Game 7. What kind of response you think you're going to get when he's lost and didn't play his best? You think you're going to get some polished response that's what a champion would say? No, you're going to get a damn 22-year-old who's trying to be respectful, trying to answer questions, and trying to be truthful. And I really do believe he feels like they were tired. That's how they played. And that answer is not good enough for mainstream media. So what they have to do is they have to create a scenario or a story about that. But let me get off the soapbox, man. We got to start talking about the Minnesota. I wanted to hit pause and go take me a smoke break, but it's late, man. I'm trying to get through this shit. So, Game 1, Mavs and the Timberwolves. Mavs go in there and steal one. Front Office Podcast called it. If you haven't seen the reel, make sure you go and subscribe to High Skies Visions. That's our Instagram page, or you can find us on Facebook at The Front Office Podcast. And of course, you can always find us on YouTube. But yeah. I felt good about that pick just because I normally don't call it out like that, but I just felt like it was an opportunity for a more veteran team to kind of come in and steal a little bit of momentum early before the young guys catch up and figure out, okay, this is super intense every single game. I figured Kyrie was going to make a statement. I thought Ant kind of put it out there. That's what I like about Ant, though. He's not scared of the challenge. He's not scared to fail. That's why I'm not concerned about his press conference. I'm not concerned about the Timberwolves or my pick. I still like the Timberwolves just because I've seen this team do shit that nobody thought they could do, including myself. You know what I mean? I definitely picked them on the pod to beat Denver. But once they lost those two in Minnesota, I thought they were done. I thought they were cooked. And then when they went Game 7, I just knew they was cooked. I just knew they were cooked, man. But yeah, that team has a lot of fight in them. They're a very mentally tough team. Anthony Edwards, I agree with the mainstream media about him being a leader. He really is a leader. I think it's really cool that we haven't heard any bullshit out of their locker room or this person mad because he only making this and this. Right now, everybody's humble, but this is also the time when that mainstream media is going to get to picking you apart. And like I said, it's going to start with that comment that he made. I guarantee it. But as far as the game is concerned, I haven't changed my thought process. Karl Anthony Towns is the most important person in this series, period. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, he is the most important person. He has the advantage. He has the size advantage. Charles Barkley said it on the broadcast. P.J. Washington is a good defender, a very good player, but he should not be forcing you to shoot 9 threes, bro. And if you're going to shoot 9 threes, you need to make 5 of them motherfuckers, because that type of effort, no double-digit rebounds, that's bullshit. Y'all have the size advantage, bro, and they beat y'all up in the paint. They beat them up in the paint, 62 points. Fast break points, if you look it up, it'll be like 8 or 10. Nah, a lot of transition. That's the difference. A lot of transition. When they just getting a rebound, pass up here, pass up there, lob, dunk. getting the rebound, pass up, corner three. Those are transition points. They don't count them as fast break because Minnesota got probably about 3 or 4 guys back, but it's always an advantage because you always pushing the ball. And I just thought Dallas gave them a dose of their own medicine. They ran. Ant-Man was tired. Understandably so. I think this level of the playoffs is really, really high, and definitely they shouldn't have came out with no energy. But I don't find any problem in Ant-Man's statement saying that they were tired. Like, it's a difference between what Dallas went through and what they went through. Dallas is older, more veteran team, but they do have some young guys. But they played game 6 in their building. And if they would have lost, they would have got a game 7 in Oklahoma City. If Minnesota would have lost that game in Denver, their season was over with. That's a different level of intensity. So I don't have a problem with his statement. I thought Conley didn't show up either. I thought Conley was bad. Jay McDaniels was amazing. And I thought his game was kind of wasted because that should have got you a win. That should have got him having that big of a night. That should have got you a win. And I thought Minnesota kind of blew that a little bit. But I'm not worried. I think they win game 2. I think you'll see them play a lot better. I think you'll see Karl Anthony Towns be better. And I definitely think you'll see Ant-Man be better. I thought he had a decent game. I don't think he had a bad game. He just didn't shoot the ball well. To finish with damn near triple-double and still make impactful plays. And he was playing defense all night on either Kyrie or Luka or whoever. So he was a little worn out. But, yeah, I think they bounced back in game 2. On the other side of the basketball, though, Dallas was, shit. Kyrie, I said Kyrie's going to have a big game. I did. I thought Ant did a little bit, that's young. That's being 22. That's still Uncle Drew over there, bro. And I don't think one game means anything. I think Ant can come back and respond. But we talking about the same Anthony Edwards who didn't back down from KD. He wanted that particular smoke. Didn't back down from Jokic, Murray. He's not going to back down from Kyrie either. Kyrie just got the best of him today. He really did. He showed him what was up. Kyrie, I love the place that Kyrie Irving is in right now. And I don't think a lot of people, it's going to go over their head as far as why it looks so good right now. It's because he's at peace. He really is. I don't know that man personal struggles. I just know how the media has ripped him apart. I've had issue with him with some of the things in Brooklyn. And for him to be where he is after people just kind of threw dirt on his name, man, it really is inspiring, man. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. For real. That's some real shit right there, bro. Very happy for him. But he was great. Attacking all night long. And he's playing defense. We really not talking enough about the defense Kyrie Irving is playing. Kyrie Irving is playing some fucking defense. And so is Luka Doncic. As much as people want to say, oh, no, he made a big play on that lob. That was a big play. And he's got a hurt knee. And we know he can't really jump like that. And he still goes up and makes the play. That's all effort. Those are winning plays. I thought PJ Washington started off kind of rough, but he made some big shots. Derrick Jones Jr. played pretty well. Lively and Gafford, man, listen, Karl Anthony Towns, you need to get your shit together, my brother. Get it together, because those guys are solid. They've been solid all year since they got them, and they're not gonna stop being solid. So he's gonna have to impose his will, man. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick episode. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it game for game. I'm gonna try to keep up this pace. We'll see how long it lasts, bro. I'm gassed now. I'm tired. Shout out to my homie Sam. She works with me at my cleaning service. Her daughter is graduating tomorrow. I believe it's Airport. Yeah, Airport High School. Congratulations, London. Me and my wife are going to have to go through the same thing next year with my son, Aaron, and she is a wreck. But congratulations to her and congratulations to Sam. That's an amazing job getting your kid to that level and point. And shout out to all the graduates that are graduating, man. Y'all be safe. Understand y'all got the rest of y'all lives to do whatever, man. Just don't make that one night mistake. You know what I mean? Be safe, be smart, have fun, enjoy it, man, and get ready for the next step in life. I am your host, Marcus Cameron. Front Office Podcast is the show. Tees and Trees is the clothing line. Peace.